Welcome back to Let's Play Oddworld, Abe's Oddysee. Today we're at the Mosaic lines, and we're out of all the metal and the sligs and the bad guys. We're in a safe place. We're in a safe spot for a little bit. We're at home. This is home. There are a bunch of these little riddles here. I normally don't read them. As a matter of fact, this run might be like the first time I've read them in a very long time, and all they really do is tell you what is going to be coming up ahead in very strange ways. So, we won't have secrets anymore, but we're going to have games of Simon Says. I really, really hope you like games of Simon Says, because Abe's buddies really like Simon Says. And if you don't try to play Simon Says, they will kill you. Straight up, no questions asked. They have a slingshot, and it's very powerful. I don't know why Abe doesn't get a slingshot, because it seems to kill things very effectively. But nonetheless, that's what we're going to be doing for a good chunk of this video, and it will be the basis of some puzzles in the next couple of videos. Essentially, this validates the second half of our GameSpeak. I mean, we've only really been using half of it, the hello, the hi, the follow me, and the wait. But now we get to use whistling and even farting. Even farting is useful now. So, funny thing, this whole time we've been possessing things and like controlling them, but apparently this is the first time you're supposed to learn about it, because it tells you to do it right here. I'd honestly be surprised if there was someone who didn't possess anything until this part of the game, because it seems kind of an obvious thing to figure out. Here's something fun. In Abe's Oddysee, how a slig dies when you shoot it depends on for how long you shoot it. If you just shoot it for a second, then it'll just fall down, but if you keep shooting it, then it'll explode into tiny gibs. Obviously, this means you want to keep shooting things until they explode, because it's way funnier. So the main point of the Mosaic lines is to teach you a couple of agile things and just a ton of things Abe can do that you may not have known before, that I may have been ignoring, neglecting to tell you about, such as running while rolling, or running into a well, which I think those are the first wells we've seen, so that's what they do. Wells are like these tiny transports that take Abe to faraway places, like tubes, like Futurama, if you want to think of it that way. Funny thing about those birds that keep flying away, I keep saying funny thing, but it's probably not funny at all. It's probably completely mundane. If you walk in the same screen that they're in, then they'll fly away, but if you just sneak around them, they'll stay in one place. It's just a little touch Oddworld inhabitants added in that puts more life into the world, I suppose. I never like making them fly away, but you must do it. So the Simon Says puzzles, they never get very complicated. For one thing, this area is where you'll have the most complicated of them, and I think it's 6 whistles in a row, but it never goes that high ever again. And also, you don't have to keep into some sort of rhythm, like you may have to do so in other games, so you can just kind of blast through it, and the game won't care. So this is actually really important because it shows off that some wells will have to be activated by levers. If you don't do that, then they'll just take you to some useless spot. The next 2 areas will have a lot of these puzzles. And I don't like this particular trick they throw at you where you just get thrown right into the slingshot master, because the slingshot master is scary and he gets mad at you. And I don't like making people mad. One particular difference between the PC version and the PlayStation version is during those transitions, in the PC version, the music actually stops, but it keeps going in the PlayStation version. I don't know what these riddles are. I'm not even reading them. If you like to read them, go ahead. But they're very just vague. Like, do you even know what a tricle is? You probably do. I think most people have actually played this game. But if you don't know, then that's okay too. That's good. I'm teaching you. This is the most useless map, to me. I don't think a lot of people need a map like that. Now, this was, I apologize greatly for this. I neglected to say that there are actually two types of bird portals. Now, we've seen the ones where we can save people, but there's also this one, where Abe can go through them. They're mainly used so you can get out of secret areas. Hello, friend.
Wait. Hello. 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 Hello.
He doesn't care about us.
Hello.
He doesn't care. No one cares. So there's one enemy in this game that doesn't kill you instantly. That is these bees. As you can see, most people can just kind of swat bees away, but Abe can't, because if they keep stinging you, they'll kill him. Because I guess that's just goes to show how weak Abe is. Now, what we just did there was we got a bell song. This is the other kind of puzzle that we'll be doing a lot. That is, a door will be locked by some sort of bell rhythm, and we gotta get the bell, not bell rhythm, bell melody. We gotta obtain the bell melody, learn it, and then find the door, possess these bells. One really annoying thing is if you, for some reason, wanted to speed run this game, I guess, you can't just make the melody yourself. You actually have to hear it first, unlike the Simon Says puzzles, where sometimes you can just kind of learn them beforehand. So you could possess the bells before learning the melody, but it would be useless, because it just wouldn't count. So I think this is the longest whistling puzzle we'll have, the most complicated one, I suppose. What's interesting is that this basically means we have everything that's important to us except two dialogue choices, which is laughing and getting angry. Those don't do anything at all in this game. Now, flintlocks, even though they kind of explain it here, I never really understood what the big deal was about them, but essentially they're these flames that you have to activate. And in two areas of the game, you have to activate all the flintlocks in order to unlock some doors. I guess they're like magic or something. They can do magic things. So you can't go down here, so you just have to trust the fireflies. That way is useless, much like in Ruptured Farms, where we can go away, but it'll be a dead end. We'll be coming back here, and we'll find out where that particular way is for. Right now, it's just it's a waste of time. This part of Mosaic Lines is cool because we got these big statues. These are Scrabs and Paramites. They're very holy creatures, but they also want to kill you, so we'll have to be wary of that. So as you can see, the Mosaic Lines, it's not exactly a difficult area. It's more of a tutorial area, just like Ruptured Farms, except without any of the secrets. Think of it more as a breather room before the next two areas. Those areas being Paramonia and Scrabania, where Abe's trials will be. Now, we have a choice between Paramonia and Scrabania, and if you vote in the Fred, then you can pick where you will go. We definitely can't go this way. We can't go this way until we finish Paramonia and Scrabania. Otherwise, it will kill us a lot. As far as I know, there is absolutely no way to skip this whole thing legitimately. There's probably like some speedrunner who can like run through everything in some terribly fascinating way. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not that good. So we need the power of the Shrikle to let us through. So let's just pull this lever and just leave them be. Well, as much as I would love to have the thread vote, as a matter of fact, that might not actually be a good idea. In fact, I think I will go the way the game intended us to go, according to cutscenes. Otherwise, I'm afraid some people might get confused. What I'm saying is we're going to be going to Paramonia first. And so next video, we'll be exploring the high forests of nature, of life, of love. Bye.